All right, let's take a quick sponsor break. Today's episode is sponsored by Revel Urban Winery. At Revel OTR, we are a fully functioning winery located in Cincinnati historic, progressive, over-the-Rhine neighborhood. With local wines made, like the Black Sheep Rove that I'm trying right now. So nice. It's a petite Syrah, dominating the nose with a savory leather and oak aroma. We're proud to bring out boozy personalities to the neighborhood with a focus on community, local connections, and of course, drinking with a selection of locally crafted beer, wine, and cocktails. There's something here for everyone. Revel OTR.
Perfect.
Nice.
Welcome to the first episode of the FreeMind podcast.
Hey.
I've been working on this podcast idea for maybe a year now, going back with different names, how I'm going to do it. I got a special guest.
Nice.
Entrepreneur, founder, he's really killing it at a young age, though. We're 27, right?
27.
Isaac's
Wow.
27. I turned 27 January 1st, and I've been paying attention to his story. I support Better Blend, and it's amazing. Like, you haven't tried Better Blend, have you?
I want to say I have at the downtown location,
Okay.
but I can't confirm.
I think for me, the smoothies and the smoothie bowls is great. But I think one thing that Isaac does well is he got great customer service.
Nice, that's so important.
But yeah, that's me. My name's Revels,
Nice. Aylacole's here. Hi.
and we got
Yeah, you introduced me, Isaac Hamlin, founder, CEO of Better Blend. Happy to be here. And
Let's
get
do
into
it.
it.
Isaac, man. How's everything going, man?
Good, man. Been blessed. Went through 2020 is what that was.
Yeah.
2021 and 2022 have just been a rocket ship and a ton of fun.
Right.
10x the amount of people that are in the company, which is
Yeah.
a lot of fun because, as you said, the people involved is the most important part for me.
Right.
Just bringing good people around.
Okay.
It's been a ton of fun.
So tell me this. How did this idea come about? Like when you was first starting? I know that you were doing your post workouts for yourself during the rugby years and stuff like that. But have you ever had any aspirations in high school or anything like that? Or when did the root of this idea come about?
Okay. So the story I usually tell is I did get this idea for like the blends, for like this meal replacement kind of thing that's high in protein, high in vitamins and minerals.
Right.
Gets you the right amount of calories, carbs, sugars, fats without weighing you down, right?
Okay.
So I wanted to keep the calories low, I wanted to keep the sugars low, and I needed something that didn't make me feel weighed down before my game. So started making these blends, ended up having the best season of my life, and I realized that there's a market for this kind of thing.
Okay.
Because our generation and the generation before and after, they care about how they look, but more importantly, they care about how they feel.
Yes.
Got it.
And if we can contribute to somebody's time that they have on this earth and how they feel, then we could really make a difference just in the world. Because time is our most valuable commodity, right?
Period, yes.
Yeah.
So if I can make someone's body, mind better, nutrition better, then I can affect their quality of life.
Gotcha.
And that's why you get that feeling you get when you walk in, is because everybody realizes that they have a direct effect on the way that you could live your life.
Gotcha.
So they're changing the world in their own little way, and that feels good. So
Cool.
Okay.
So were you starting off selling products in school or making little smoothies? How did it start for when you're I just want to start selling smoothies?
Just in Lexington, I had my roommates try it. They were like, oh, they weren't good in the beginning, even when we launched Better Blend.
So what do those consist of? What are those early Better Blend bowls or smoothie bowls consist of? What did you used to do?
Same good ingredients.
Okay.
We still had the clean stuff, but we didn't blend it well.
Okay.
And there's a combination of fresh and frozen fruit you got to do to get that consistency, and there's certain amount of powder you got to put in to get that consistency. We didn't figure that out yet, so it was super healthy.
Okay.
It just tasted horrible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So over the years, we got better and better and better, and now you got the product that you have now, and we'll continue to get better. Always putting back into it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. So how long were you playing rugby for?
I walked on at UK when I got there, my sophomore year, and I went to work out with them. Didn't know the game. Still don't really know the game.
Really?
When there's a penalty or something, I just look at my captain. I'm like, what happened and why? But I ended up being all conference for UK, for the SEC. And because they would give me the ball and I would just score.
No pads.
No pads.
No helmet.
No. But less injuries than football. Because in football,
Really?
you're a human missile. You got all this armor on.
Right.
But rugby, you feel that hit whether you're giving the hit or receiving the hit.
Shit.
So you don't go in all the way with your head smashing your face up like you would with a helmet on.
Right.
So it's actually less injuries. Still hurts,
Right.
but less like broken femur, like all that kind of stuff,
Right.
because you're not like hitting full speed on that kind of stuff.
I'm sure a lot of broken collarbones though.
Yeah. I got knocked out in a game. My teammates never let me live that down. But you just hit them wrong, just like hitting a jaw wrong.
Gotcha.
And shoulders a big one.
Now, did you play football in high school?
So I played football my whole life until I was a freshman. And then I didn't hit puberty when everybody else did. I was 5'2" and a sophomore. And everybody else was no armpit hair, no
That's
leg hair, none of that.
crazy.
That's
And
nuts.
I could not imagine that you look tall.
All of a sudden, I grew a foot and 100 pounds. But by then, I was a senior, and I couldn't go back to football because
Nah.
I started playing soccer because I was small.
Yeah.
And I couldn't leave my team there, so I just stuck it out with them, and I don't regret it. But that's why I didn't play football through high school, is because I was this big.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, you always had the entrepreneurship heart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know when I knew I was going to do this thing. I always felt this. I've always been the facilitator for like my friend group or something like that. Like
Gotcha.
if someone has a problem or someone wants to set something up or anything like that, they usually came to me.
Okay.
And I liked that feeling. I liked the feeling of doing something, like setting something up that nobody else could do and stuff like that. So I knew there was something there of starting my own thing. And then when I was young, I just realized like what I want to do and who I want to be. And I wanted to help people. And whatever vehicle that was to do that, I was going to pursue it. And Better
Right.
Blend was just that vehicle, so I ran with it.
Okay.
Was Better Blend like the first business that you've ever started, or?
Yep, it was right out of college. So a lot of people ask, and you might have this question, but
Ooh, we got some drinks.
hold on.
We got some drinks.
Let's get some drinks.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. What is
We
it?
got-
What's this, JC? What we got?
So we got a little bit of Rebel Rouge. It's our
Okay.
big, bold California red blend, if you will. So
Okay.
enjoy.
Very good. We need more of this.
Swish.
Oh, wow.
Little Rouge.
That's good. What you think?
I like a Rouge.
What you
Like
think,
a nice
Isaac?
Rouge.
Was it
I
good?
love a red wine. I
Yes.
usually have a red wine at night when I
Okay.
wind it down. So big
Gotcha.
fan. This is very, very good.
It is.
So when you come in, we were talking a little bit and trying to get this on the podcast and get people to know what you got going on. So now you started out with one location in
Yeah.
Florence 4 years ago, correct?
Yeah.
Then the second location was it Clifton or downtown?
Downtown.
Okay, it was downtown.
Yeah.
Then the third location was Clifton.
That's right.
Shit, that's 3 locations in like 3 years or
4 years.
4
yeah.
years. And
Yeah.
now we're
We've got 9 pending. So 9 more are coming. So we have 12, so we have 9 signed on, 6 in the northern Kentucky, Cincinnati area, and 3 down in Louisville.
and you can franchise this now, right?
That's what these people are doing.
Smart.
Yeah, so we brought in 4 franchisees, and
That's
they're all
big.
multi-unit. So
How you feel? Like how you really feel? Like mentally? Like how do you feel about yourself?
it doesn't hit you.
It ain't.
No,
Wow.
like it doesn't. There's not that Ferris Bueller. Take a look around, or you'll miss it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm missing that, and maybe I'll regret that when I'm 80.
Yeah.
But it's just you wake up every day, and I'm very blessed. I'm always very happy about it, even when shit gets hard.
Right.
Always very happy.
Right.
But it's not this feeling. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of like
Not yet,
looking
'cause
around
you
and
still
being
have
like,
so much like you want to do. So you're like,
Exactly.
yeah. I
I'm
feel
not-
like most entrepreneurs are like that. You know what I'm saying? They never know that moment when they hit it, or people who are hitting goals. It's like, dang, I forgot that I hit that, and people don't like pause and like realize like that was good. I
which
actually
can be a good
accomplished that.
thing,
Like,
but it can also be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to regret it when I'm 80 stores deep and $100 million whatever, and just not being able to have that summit moment where
Right.
you look out over the valley and you're like, damn,
Like,
I'm
damn, I
proud.
came up. Yeah.
Right. Because
Yeah.
if I'm always spinning my wheels and I'm always, and
Wanna
I
go.
will, because I want to grow and I want to touch as many lives as possible.
Yeah.
But if it's never enough,
yeah.
that's a problem. So it's a
Right.
balance. It's realizing you're blessed and the gratitude that you have, and it's also having that drive of, I'm blessed, but I'm not done yet.
Right. Exactly. So what would be that end goal then? Like, how do you see that? You don't know.
I don't know.
Never ending.
I see this as a legacy play. I don't tie Better Blend to me. Better Blend's bigger than me.
Period,
So
yeah.
if there was something that if at some point something were to happen or I die of old age or whatever it is, I hope Better Blend's in a position to carry on its mission.
You do an
Yeah.
amazing job with doing that
Yeah.
too. You do it because I've talked to a lot of people about Better Blend. Like, well, who's the owner? I'm like, you don't know who the owner is? Like, you do a great job with that because it's like,
I
it's
didn't know
better
who
blend.
the owner was.
Right.
Yeah, it's better blend. Like,
I don't know the owner of like Smoothie King or all the other ones.
yeah.
But I love that you're local. I love that you're from the city, and that makes it even better.
Thank you.
Like, now I feel like I have to support.
Definitely got to support.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
So you're in Louisville now.
Yeah, 3 locations coming.
Down in Louisville.
Yeah.
In Lexington at all?
So Lexington, not yet. We don't have a franchisee that's stepped up in that MSA yet, but it's available.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
Now, what's the process look like for someone coming on to try to be in
Yeah.
the franchise aspect of things?
So you gotta go to our website.
Okay.
You gotta fill out that little form. There's a lot of red tape. So
Okay.
like people will message me and be like, hey, like how much does it cost? What's the process and
Right.
stuff? And I can't legally say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
You have to go through this process, and we outsource that to a company out of California called SLC. And
Okay.
they do it with us, like the sales onboarding side with us.
Yeah.
Just compliance wise, because if you do one thing wrong, it could get really, really bad.
Right.
Yeah.
So they handle all of it. They're an amazing team. If you have any questions, just fill out their form and you're automatically like in their CRM, and they'll reach out to you and answer any questions you've got. I think we have 194 people in there
Oh, wow.
that are just going through the process.
Wow.
But it's a long process, and it's a commitment. I mean, I don't want franchisees. I want true believers.
Right.
Right.
So even if people get to that final step
Yeah.
and they don't have that drive that we've got,
Right.
then it's okay.
It's
No
beyond
hard
the money.
feelings, but-
It's beyond the money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not in this to get rich. It
And
all-
you actually had a passion for it. That's why you started it. Yeah.
It's all smoke and mirrors in the end. You can't take
Yeah.
it with you. So,
Wow.
Facts.
yeah, I don't care about the money outside of being the driving force of growth and being able to touch more people.
Right.
Gotcha. So tell me about the influencer program. Athletes,
Okay.
influencers, people that supported Better Blend are in the influencer program. Tell me about that.
So I saw all these companies doing their ambassador
we
influencer
spoke about
program,
that too.
and it was like, this is a good idea, but you can't do it for brick and mortar.
Right.
Because usually they've got codes and like use my link code and you can get 10% off, and then
Right.
I get a kickback,
You
and
trying to do
that's great.
something?
That's
You
a
trying to do
good
something different?
Exactly. It's a good system. I don't have that.
Right.
So I had to create something that they can get engaged and they can get free product and they can get paid. 'Cause
Okay.
that was always the problem is, like, I've seen all the bad parts of influencer marketing and ambassador marketing. A lot of these people get hosed, and I don't want that. I don't want them to get screwed over. I want them to be a part of our community, and I want,
Yeah.
again, those true believers so they can take this journey with us. And it's not transactional for me, especially on the ambassador side. The influencer side is project-based. So
Okay.
I'll say something like, hey, like, I think you're an amazing athlete. I would love to do a video of you doing a workout with a blend and post game, period. Like, here's your contract, here's your payment. We'll bring somebody in, we'll do the creative. It's fun, it's great. Easy. That's different than an ambassador. Ambassador's a
Okay.
long-term contract. They're part of the company with us.
Right.
And there's 2 ways to go about it, but each is spreading that good word of what Better Blend does.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to do 2 forks in the road so people could choose.
That makes
Gotcha.
sense. That makes sense.
So what are some tasks like the ambassadors will be doing?
So it's really just content.
Okay,
So
okay.
we want to get the word out there.
Gotcha.
So I give them a lot of free creative reign. There's of course stipulations you got to do, like don't get political.
Yeah.
Don't commit a crime on camera and,
Right.
and then put Better Blend in the corner.
Right.
Stuff like that. But we're spreading the word to our communities of how to eat healthier and be happier, and what better people to do that than people who absolutely love the company already.
Right.
So that's why it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter how great your page is, we're looking for true believers in that program.
Yeah.
Right now we've got them.
Gotcha. And you launched this program when?
Oh man, such a mistake. I launched it right before I went on vacation.
Okay. Oh,
And I
shit.
thought I'd get like 20 applicants, and I'd be like, all right, cool, I can choose between them. We ended up getting hundreds.
Yeah.
Really?
And it was hundreds, dude. And I was like,
You didn't know you was going to
You're
get
like,
that.
I'm popping. Like, dang.
and I was flattered, super humbled. I ended up having to
Yeah.
come up with a video saying like, thank you guys, I'm not ignoring you,
Right.
but give me some time,
Give me
because I've got to go through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there were still things that weren't finished. Like, they were finished, but I wanted to make them perfect.
Right.
And I'm big on feedback, so, excuse me. We beta tested a few of them with a few athletes in NKU and up at UC.
Okay.
And I wanted their feedback, and they were giving me feedback, so I was like tinkering with stuff.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I think I'm pretty close. So I launched it, and it was a
Right.
mistake.
Okay. Damn.
We're there now. We got it now,
Yeah.
but it was long days for a while.
So how many people, since you launched it and you got all the submissions now, how many people did you bring on board? Because I know everybody didn't make it.
Right. The ambassador side, I think we brought on 55.
Okay.
Capped it at 55. I was like, we'll do another round where we bring on more once the systems are down. I'm trying to automate the whole thing.
Right.
Like I'm trying to automate their process so they're like, they finish step 1, they get a step 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's
Gotcha.
not like constantly me on their back, you know? So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
Nice.
So with the athletes, how many did you bring on in the athletes division?
So when an athlete comes on, they get the choice. They can either be an ambassador or an influencer. So basically, that just means you can come into our ambassador program, be a long-term contract, or you can do the project based, where we're like, all right, now let's sit down at the negotiating table and talk.
Right.
So I can't definitively say yet because so many people are at that negotiating table.
Okay.
So we'll see. It's a rolling process. It'll always happen.
Gotcha.
Applications are still open, by the way. Just because we stopped,
You can
and
still
if you
submit.
weren't accepted in one round,
Yeah.
just give me time and you might be accepted in the next round. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right. What's your day-to-day schedule look like? Like your
Day to day of an entrepreneur.
Every day, it's super simple. Like no meditations, no walks, no cold showers. I wake up at 5:40. I have coffee.
Yeah.
Turn on all the lights in my office.
Yeah.
I usually go through my money, like my bank stuff. I've got a bunch of bank accounts. I make sure they're all, and then bills.
Yeah.
And then I'll write out what I need to do in a day. I notice that's what I have to do.
Right.
Like
Same.
got to do
I
a
just
to-do list.
started doing that. I'm like, I am that person, even though I don't listen to what I write
You got a plan. You got to really
I'm
plan.
not good at that.
You got to really plan.
You really do.
I do that.
Do you
I have to.
So what? I've been doing some research on you, and what is your affiliation with the Juggernaut Fitness?
Okay.
What
So that's a good question. So Jagger was the first GM out of a Better Blend.
Okay.
So he was the first person to step into that GM role. When I basically took Better Blend, I came to him and was like, I need to expand this. I need to grow it.
Yeah.
I can't be the day-to-day. You're the perfect guy to be here. So he was my first GM. But I knew Jagger since high school. And I always knew he wanted to start a gym. So even though he was my GM, I knew that wasn't his truth. You know, I knew
Right.
that wasn't his thing to do. So time passed, and we got to a certain point where a lot of new talent was coming to Better Blend, and basically had the conversation of, hey, do you want to transition to start a gym? I can help you do it.
Oh, wow.
And we started Juggernaut, and after a year or so, I went to him and I was like, you've got this from here. Like, you've got it. And I did what I did to get here to help, and it was a ton of fun, but you
Right.
don't need me anymore. And I can't show my franchisees that I have split energies.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just going to exit, like no buyout or nothing, just take it from here.
Really?
It was great for me to do it. I mean, if my truth is really to help people and empower people, like I decided a long time ago, then that decision played into that because I was able to help, and that's why I do it.
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So where's that
Friends
location
on.
at?
Burlington. So I don't know if you know where the Kona Ice HQ is. It's next to that.
Okay.
Burlington, Florence, that area.
Now, is that looking to expand, or you don't have no ties with that?
I don't know.
whatsoever?
So I still talk with Jagger, but I don't talk with him business expansion wise. I know he's looking to get a new space, but that's like the most I can talk on it because I don't know.
You don't really know.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, University of Kentucky.
Yep.
You majored in
Business management.
Yeah.
Yep.
How was that?
You know, I have 50 something employees now, most in college. And a lot of them are lost or going through their process and their journey, and they're young 20-year-olds as they should be.
Yeah.
But a lot get through halfway through college and like, what the hell am I doing?
Right.
And although I don't regret going to college because I met the greatest people I've ever met, I played rugby. I wouldn't be here without it.
Yeah.
There were only a few classes that really served me.
What were those classes?
I had a negotiations class that was really cool.
Oh, okay.
You would walk in, and the teacher would give you a prompt.
Yeah.
He'd basically give you a situation,
Okay.
and he'd say, figure out the best way to get a deal. One person, either you pass the class or that person passes the class. And
Right.
whoever doesn't get the best stick of the negotiation fails the class that day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
There's no guidelines. There were like some guidelines sometimes,
Yeah.
but you had to come up with the most creative deal. And there was no right answer. It was like we all came together as a class and we would put the deal up on the wall and we would vote if that's a good deal or not. So you didn't know whether you were voting against your your
Yeah.
friend or something like that, but it made you think outside the box, and that's all business is.
Yeah.
All it is.
Yeah.
Is thinking outside
And
the box.
negotiation too.
Exactly.
That's huge in business. Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
So that
yeah.
served me. I only have one real skill that I feel like God blessed me
What's
with.
that?
Is I know what people want and I know why they want it. It serves me in management, serves me in marketing, serves me in sales. It's really in management though.
Okay.
Like people are funny.
Yeah.
But like everyone's different.
Yeah.
But in the bottom of it, everybody wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves.
True.
Everybody is a human being that wants to be treated with respect.
Yeah.
And when I look at some of these bosses with turnover rates that are off this, it's because you treat your people like shit.
I
Right.
swear.
Just be nice. Just
I
treat
swear.
them like they're your kids.
Yeah.
Like they're putting their time, their life
Yeah.
into something you built. If you don't respect them with every ounce that you have, what the hell are you doing?
Wow.
Yeah.
You right.
And I hope everyone on my team feels that. I make a very conscious effort to make sure that everybody feels very valued.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, they
dope.
definitely feel value because they pour a lot into a better blend.
And you feel it, right?
Yeah, I
and
do.
it bleeds through the customer, and that's also a win-win.
Yeah, because it starts from the top.
Yeah.
Now tell me this, I
agree.
did some research. So this, I want to say 2021 or 2022, you just crossed 1.5 million annual revenue.
How did you know that?
He's putting his business out there.
So how
What else do
is this like what is this? It's public record.
Yeah.
It is public record.
It is.
How'd you feel about that?
No, same thing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Bro,
Yeah, it's
you're
just
27.
You're like, I
you just
expected
crossed
that. That's-
1.5 in annual revenue of a business you started 4 years ago, and you just cool with it. Like it's
Yeah. Because that was last year. This year we're gonna kill that number.
Period.
And the next year when we have 9 locations, it's gonna be a whole different game. But
Yeah.
it's not like you can't stand on ceremony on that stuff.
yeah.
I swear.
Because I'm not done.
Right.
None of the people that are looking up to me and thinking and believing in me and like this is my career, they're not done.
Yeah.
We're all growing together. And there might be a time when I get that summit moment, but it's not 1.5. And it might not be 2.5
It's not-
or 10.5.
10.5.
That.
So
It's that Billy.
Dang.
That's me, bro.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
That's
that's
a
me.
B.
Facts.
Come on now.
Wow. Yeah, I did. I
you're
seen
on
it. I was like, whoa, he's really killing it. So what's up with your dating life or whatever? How's that going?
Oh.
Like, you
I have
got-
a long-term girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
All
with
right.
her for
Nice.
3 years.
3 years? Okay. That's amazing. 'Cause,
Yep.
you know, crossing
Yeah.
a lot of money like that, got some business.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You're
a lot
on-
going on. I know
you're
they,
on these streets now.
you know,
They're on you.
yeah, they're out there. I know
like,
they're out
he's
there.
like, I know.
And you and your girlfriend, you guys do a lot of trips, right?
Oh, yeah.
Did you just come back from the Caribbean
Yeah,
or something?
yeah. So that was kind of weird. I bought a cruise before the pandemic.
Okay.
The pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, we got to cancel your cruise," and I'm like, "Okay." So they give me a credit back,
Yeah.
and then they email me and they're like, "Hey, you got to use this by the end of 2022 or you lose it." So I was like,
wow.
"All right, pulling my legs."
Yeah. Where'd you guys? Where'd you guys go?
Eastern Caribbean. It was a
Okay.
ton of fun. But yeah, well, I don't spend a lot of money on cars or anything. I like experiences. I like
Same.
doing things.
Same. Yeah.
Same,
So-
man. I just.
Yeah, you just came back from a trip.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
always going too.
I was just in Arizona, and I'm out there chilling, and I knew someone who came to Cincinnati, and I was out there, and
They had him courtside and
I was
stuff.
courtside. I mean,
Saw that.
I'm right next to LeBron, Westbrook. Me and Westbrook actually shook hands because he had a tattoo on his hand. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. What is that? It said, why not? And we shook hands, chopped it up a little bit. And the Lakers were getting beat, and they called timeout, and the coach is literally drawing up the play. I'm literally looking at the play. I mean, it was crazy experience. LeBron didn't play. That sucked.
I know when I saw him, I'm like, why is he dressed?
Yeah, Devin Booker didn't play. Anthony Davis didn't play. Russell Westbrook didn't play. So, I mean, I got to see Chris Paul, which
Yeah.
is
Pretty sweet.
Legend.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool, but like that one time
That's
LeBron don't play.
The one time you're courtside, LeBron's not playing. That's
So-
wild.
Yeah,
I
so
kind of would have been mad and left the game.
yeah, that it was crazy, but I mean, it was a great experience. I went to the suite, to the they had like the social club thing where all the people go, and as
Yeah.
soon as I walked in there, one of the security guards like, "Hey, it's your first time, I know. The
Stop.
food downstairs is better than the food upstairs." I was like, "Cool,
He was
thank
getting
you."
plugged the whole trip. I should
And
have went.
the security dude was like, "Yo," saying what's up to the CEOs, and I mean, I was just in there with so many amount of people. It was
Connections.
crazy. It was crazy, man. It was a great experience, though. It
Yeah.
was a great experience. So I see
That sounds
Life's
awesome.
about
you said
experiences.
you're spending a lot of your time and money on experiences. Hey, I
Yeah.
get that part. Any upcoming things you got going on as far as experiences, trips, or anything?
Yeah, so me and my family are taking, we're going to Aspen next week.
Okay.
We've taken a family vacation since Better Blend started.
All right.
So,
Oh,
yeah, it's been a
How
while.
big is your family involved into your Better Blends
So,
career?
immediate family, super strong. My
Okay.
late grandpa, he helped build the first location with us.
Nice.
But mom, dad, sister, super, super close.
Nice.
The goal is to hire dad and sister next year.
That's beautiful.
Like, take them from their day jobs to come to us. I just can't afford them yet.
Gotcha.
I love that. Soon.
That's what's up, man. You're going to be out there skateboarding. Not skateboarding, snowboarding. My fault. Snowboarding in the my buddy of mine just came from out there. He was out there snowboarding in the mountains. So yeah, your family's pretty involved. That's good because you got that support, man.
Yeah,
That's so
you
important.
feel good about having that
super blessed.
support.
I am super blessed with the greatest family ever.
Good.
That's super blessed, and I feel empathy for people who don't.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's rare. Like my mom and dad came to me and they said, I told them about this crazy Better Blend idea.
Yeah.
And right out of college, and they were like, if you're gonna do it all the way.
Right.
And if you fail,
100%.
we'll be right here.
Nice.
That's why I was able to do it. That's why I was
Yeah.
able to do anything.
Yeah.
And
Shit.
having that support system of, even if I fall on my face, they'll be there for me.
Exactly.
It's a good feeling.
Now tell
It
me
is a good
this.
feeling.
Do you feel like you fell on your face a few times?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went into Better Blend thinking that if this fails, I can be a model for the world of how to fail and get back up and keep
Oh,
going.
wow.
Period.
That was my
love
mindset.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
I love
go all the
that.
way.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna show the world what it looks like to get back up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's how you win. I mean,
exactly.
you're not going to win if you stay down. So.
And there's been a ton of knocks on the way. Nothing's
Yeah.
knocked me out like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
But having that mindset going into it, what's going to stop? Even if this stops tomorrow,
Yeah.
even if something happens where it all goes down,
Right.
I'll do something else. I'll
Right.
find something
Just
else,
gonna-
you know?
Exactly. So my next thing before we wrap it up, what is some advice you got for maybe a guy like yourself coming out of college playing rugby that's trying to start a restaurant or a Better Blend or something? What is your advice to that younger group?
The biggest thing that I can say and speak on is find your why. It sounds cliche, but you've seen fake entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Where they come out and they want to see their name in lights.
Yeah.
And they want to drive flashy stuff, and that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's your sole reason why you're doing something,
Right.
no one's going to follow you. When shit gets hard, who's going to stand on that front line with you? And why would they?
Yeah.
If you're not investing in them and a greater purpose that they can be a part of, you're not going to make it past that first jump.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many entrepreneurs who have great intentions.
Yeah.
And they have a great idea.
Yeah.
But they get this honeymoon phase
Yeah.
where it's all this money's coming in and they think they're the man or the woman and they're like, hell yeah, I'm empowered. Look at me, I'm a boss. That's not what it's about. Everyone dies at that hill. It's like the summit on Everest. All
Yeah.
those people are frozen.
Yeah.
And the air gets thin up there and it gets hard because
Yeah.
you got to get to that third step. And it's not hard to start usually.
Yeah.
Whatever your passion, it's not hard to start.
Yeah.
Once you get to stage 2 to 3, stay humble and know what you're doing it for and invest in good people.
Right. Stay
Nice.
humble, know what you're doing it for, and invest in good people. Where can the followers find you at, Isaac?
So anywhere, Instagram, Facebook.
What's your name on
TikTok,
Instagram and Facebook?
Isaac.Hamlin.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep it easy. And then follow Better Blend
Yeah.
on all social media.
Yeah.
www.betterblend.com.
Okay.
9 locations coming. Looking to make
Period.
double, triple that. Do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Big
Hey, man,
Billy's
congratulations, man.
2023. Yes, congrats.
Congratulations
Thank
with
you
all that,
guys.
man.
Thank
You
you.
got
Love
you
that.
got some good energy coming your way. You got
Yeah.
you killing it. Keep killing it. 2023 is big for you, bro.
Appreciate that. Thank you all.
So yeah, I think that's a wrap. Brett, we good. JB, we good. Everybody, we good.
Everybody plug yourselves. Plug
Check, check.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. You can find me, aylaacole, on Instagram at aylaacole.
Yeah, you find me on Instagram too. Rebels _ Twitter, Rebels _ TikTok. I'm super heavy on TikTok. Like my TikTok.
I need to get a TikTok.
My
I don't know
TikTok's-
what to post on TikTok.
I
My
don't
TikTok.
personal
I
TikTok
posted.
either.
I
You
posted.
could do like a good Better Blend TikTok.
I have a Better
definitely-
Blend TikTok.
oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I might need to follow
That'd
that.
be a lot of more
Yeah,
creative.
That one does good.
Just having your workers in there making different bowls. They might not even. You might not even sell it, but just that'd be a you know.
I mean, I love the brand name though, because I'm like really into names and like I'm always thinking of names. So I like that. How
That
did
was
you come
my
up with
sister.
that? I like that.
Yeah, I can't take credit.
I love
Oh, yeah.
that.
We had that name and some
That's
other
such a
name
good
I
name.
can't think of, but it was, we sent it to all my group texts.
Okay.
Better Blend unanimously came back. We're like,
Yeah.
that's the name.
Nice.
And you knew it was that. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so smooth.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, Rebels underscore FreeMind Pod, FreeMind Podcast on TikTok. And yeah. Yeah. We have Revel Winery, downtown Cincinnati, OTR.
Absolutely. Place is
We got
gorgeous.
a great production company. You want to come plug your name in, Brett?
I'm on the way.
Vital Collective. You know me.
On the
Vital.
way.
What's your Instagram?
Vital Collective.
Oh, Vital Collective on Instagram. You got Twitter. Brett J. Gregory.
Shout out to
Jalen
the
Brill
production
22.
team.
Yeah, everything's organic, man. I just wanted Isaac come up here and chat with us for a few minutes. Nothing crazy.
Yes.
Told a story, gave us the insight. I want young entrepreneurs to see him and get to a point in 4 years where they can open up 9 locations or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, or just start.
yeah.
Just start your career in general. Because I feel
Exactly.
like that's the biggest issue with a lot of like entrepreneurs and people. They're afraid to just start.
Yeah.
I know so many people like that, especially in the city we're from. Like y'all can agree, it's a very small town, so people aren't used to just like
Yeah.
seeing entrepreneur, people successful in your age.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Just
and then
do it.
it's
Just
another
do
thing
it.
too. You said earlier, Isaac said that the mental health thing with the younger group is
Yeah.
it's just all over the place, and you don't deal with that.
No, yeah, I mean, that could be a whole nother pod.
Definitely.
But I went through my own hell when I was a kid.
Okay.
Not no one's fault. It's
Right.
my own fault.
Right.
But I just couldn't sleep until I figured it out. There was just something in me. I was like, I can't go on
Right.
until I figure out why the hell I'm on this earth.
Right.
And it took a ton of, like, I didn't do anything else, so I figured it out. And then one day I did.
Yeah.
And then it just compounded. And now I just know myself.
That's
you know
amazing.
what I mean?
That's
and
amazing.
I work
That's
backwards from
beautiful.
95. What is my 95-year-old self going to think about this? And they don't, like, and you said you were talking about starting. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
You know? What, even if you fail, who gives a shit? At least you
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
You know, at least you
'Cause,
tried.
Steve Jobs, it's something I always go back to. He said, "We're out here naked anyway." So like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, shit.
Wow.
Ever
Wow.
since he said that, that was something I've always was like, I don't know the exact like quote, but it was basically that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We're basically out here.
Facts.
Out here. So
But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Isaac, man, I appreciate you coming.
yes.
Thanks, guys.
Episode 1. Whew, this is amazing, man. I
I'm
appreciate
excited for
y'all,
more.
man. Yeah. We're going to keep doing it, man. This is a great space for people, creators, entrepreneurs, athletes, just to come talk and basically tell their story. Appreciate everybody
Yeah.
listening. Appreciate the production. Appreciate Isaac. Appreciate my co-hosts. And we out.
Hey.
Let's do it.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Nice and sweet.
Good shit.
Isaac, my God, appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, man.
Cheers. Let me take a drink to that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Here, grab a photo of us while I'm sitting down real quick. Just some more photos. Take it.
What do y'all think of the thumbnail? Like a YouTube thumbnail?
That's why I want to grab some photos. I don't know yet. I do want I want it to say. I'm gonna ask you, Isaac. Hold on, let's take this photo real quick.
Do you want me to stand behind the couch so we can get a vertical?
That's what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's cool.
If you're gonna thumbnail TikTok,
if you stand behind, that can
or
kind of
reel.
be like a continuous thing
Yeah.
of the and then us like just
Yeah.
consistency.
Let's do it. Let's do it.